So Zhilei, who is known as Zhang, looks like he'll be fighting against Joseph Parker in a rematch coming up soon. He's exercising his rematch clause, so he will not be taking the fight with Bacoli like a lot of people are expecting him to take. The rematch clause for the Joseph Parker fight, he will exercise that. He feels like that fight got away from him. Um, he knows that he was not prepared as far as with a long layoff. I think he was like off. He was out almost like a year. I think Zhang was out like a year from the Joe Joyce fight all the way up until the Joseph Parker fight, and he's definitely trying to get back into the action. He's trying to stay active. He's at an old age now. I think he's around 41 years old, 42. He just had a birthday recently, and he's trying to stay active, man. He wants to get his revenge back for that Joseph Parker fight. Feels like he definitely got away from him. Now with a guy like Hergovic taking a loss to Dubois, he's not really interested in having a fight like that. But Joseph Parker and Zhang will be a very good fight. I think the last fight was very good. I think it did a lot for the sport as far as those guys jumping into the ring together, because it led up until the Wilder fight where Zhang was able to get a fifth round knockout. And now Zhang feels like if he stays active, he'll have some kind of momentum going. And I got to agree with that. Activity is everything in boxing. And also, that's a lot of things that could have went wrong. That's why Bacoli, when he was out so long, that's why he started out so early in the Jared Anderson fight, because he didn't want to be stuck trying to get into a position where he's trying to bounce back and get his feet up under him, and he has to readjust and get activity again. So as long as he has activity now, I think 3 fights this year. That'll be his 3rd fight with Joseph Parker for a rematch. So that'll set up nice for him. Joseph Parker came off of 2 big wins over Deontay Wilder and Zhang. So I think he has a lot of momentum going as well. And with age on his side and the activity he's had in the last 24 months, I think Joseph Parker might be one of the most active guys in the last 24 months, to be honest with you. Especially at this level at heavyweight. I probably would say that, especially last year. So he's definitely going to be ready for the fight, the rematch with Zhang. And it'll be an excellent fight. It's not really a lot of options right now for Zhang. I know a lot of people trying to throw Bacoli in the mix. Bacoli has a lot of options still available for him. And if he can, but I know one opponent that is available for Bacoli that he is asking for, so I will give an update on that later on. But right now, I got confirmation that that's most likely next. Could happen in late October or in November. Trying to figure out how the fight schedule is going to be right now, because they're trying to squeeze in Earl Spence, Tank Davis, and now this Zhang and Parker fight all in November. Then you have the Mike Tyson thing coming around. It's going to be a lot of fights that definitely will get pushed back just because of the schedule and the way things are going. Unless they squeeze all that into the winter season, that could happen. A lot of these guys are getting up in age, so I don't think they're too flabbergasted about just the options they have right now. They're trying to just get anything they can as far as a tough fight, anything that's available. I know they didn't come this far in their career to slow down. Fighters want to fight. We all know that. And Joseph Parker's definitely going to be a huge challenge for Zhang a second time. Just because he's been in the ring with this guy, it's going to be a rematch. I don't know if Joseph Parker's been in too many rematches. I'll have to look that up. Off the top of my mind, I haven't really seen him in one. I know Joe Joyce and Zhang had two fights with a rematch. Zhang was a lot better in that second fight. And but this should be a good option for Zhang. But that's all I got. Like and subscribe.